What's up, and welcome back to Cleats to Whistle podcast. I'm Brad Valdez.
I'm Brandon Meredith.
I'm Dakota Waldridge.
And I'm CJ Ewing.
There
Yes!
we go.
Hey, the pack is back in the home studio, and buckle up, boys. Another slate that we have for the Pick Six, baby.
Woo, man, can't believe it's round 2 of the playoffs already. It's flying by right now.
Round 2, yo. Okay, listen, knock them out with that call to action.
All right, let's make it real quick and simple because we're going to make this fly just like the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment underneath this video on who you think is going to win or a game that you're interested in, because every time you do it, it helps us grow. And the more we grow, the more teams we can reach out, and the more teams we can go see in the playoffs, and we hopefully...
Let's go.
Fired up today already.
Let's go. Hey, round 2, baby. Hey, this is a slate.
Normally it takes a week off for him to get that fired up.
Hey, you know what? It's playoff time. If your fire ain't hot right now, then your wood must be wet or something.
Whoa! Let's go. We could have
Watson popped in my head there. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Brandon, knock out that housekeeping.
All right, so we are recording this on Tuesday, Veterans Day. Shout out to the veterans, keeping the country safe, fighting for our freedom, all the fun stuff. Be sure to thank those folks. Secondly, we've got a story that I want to kind of touch on.
Yes.
This kid, Miles McLaughlin, out of Knox High School in Indiana, is set to break like every rushing record there possibly is.
Yeah.
0 offers.
Zero.
I just followed him on Twitter the other day. He's been going to like South Dakota, like playing a dome and everything. But that was like his most recent visit that he posted about.
Really?
But is that not crazy? He's got 67. Go ahead, hit your button.
6'7".
67 touchdowns on the year.
Yeah.
I pulled up his huddle. I mean, the kid runs like a horse.
Yeah.
What I'm curious. I didn't get the full details. What's his size?
5'10", 190.
So is this like Daniel Thomas out of Bell County then?
Well, Daniel Thomas was a little smaller, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
like 5'7".
Coincidentally enough, my boss was the one who kind of told me about him because he lives up in Corden. So he's like, "Have you heard about this?" And I was like, "Funny enough, no." Pulled up the tapes, watched all of Miles's stuff, and I said, "Funny enough about this, about 3-4 years ago, we had a cat down in Bell County, and I pulled up Daniel Thomas's highlights, and he said, 'Oh yeah, they do run pretty similar.'"
Wow,
So, yeah.
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 All right,
Just
let's
hard,
go.
Hard to tackle, like just their legs keep moving.
Listen, friends from the north, they got dogs too up there as well. So the boys, we executed a reverse jinx last week, and we got the boys on the highway a victory. And then shout out to the boys over at Holy Cross, the Cougars. Hey, we did it, boys. Hey,
I don't even want to fist bump you.
we did it.
I know. It's love the energy, right? But I mean, credit to the kids, credit to the staff.
No, this was all of us, man. No, we're going to take that right now. Hey, but that kid, Jerick Hoover, was special last Friday night.
Yeah,
hey, 2 rushing, 2 passing.
Yeah, we can talk about him here in 30 minutes.
Let's
Like I said,
go,
we'll be there in no
baby.
time.
Hey, so that was the housekeeping, man. Well, Chop, come on, man. You got to lay off us. This is the standings right here.
I'm just smiling. It's hard not to. I can't say nothing though. That gentleman down there on that end also had a very good week as well. If you would recall, he went 6-2. I went 6-2. I don't know how you and me pick different teams as often as we do, and yet we still come out even. Brad, you had a not fortunate day. What was it? 4-4.
4-4. Hey, I had to make the moves, man.
Yeah.
I had to try to do something
No, I get
to get
you.
me. Hey, this is me. I'm crawling. Right now. I'm fighting, baby.
And
We ain't got to bring me up.
Yeah.
Right?
good try, CJ. Good try. That's all we'll say.
I was here.
Yep.
He had fun. He gave us some stats.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I picked with my brains last week. I'm gonna pick with my heart this
There
week.
you go. Switch
Ooh.
it. Complete
Hey,
switch.
That's what you got to do. And some people on this podcast, they give us crap because we pick with our heart, man. We pick with our guys sometimes. Hey, we're all over the place on this pod.
I mean, not half. There's a good portion of the time I'm just picking on my eyes and what I've seen.
Right.
I've seen Glasgow play.
Yep.
I've seen this team play. You know, I've watched the streams. I've noticed some things.
Yes, you have. Yes, you
And
have.
sometimes I got a glass eye in the right eye and I'm legally blind in the left eye. You know, sometimes I don't see very well. It just happens that way. We can't all be perfect.
And listen, CJ, you know, talking about last week, we had an amazing week across the Commonwealth with round one. The sights that at some games were beautiful. Hey, talk about that fog.
Well, I think it's not too often you see in round one playoff football in an image, you know. But I went up there and I watched Collins take on Dixie Heights at Dixie Heights. I think that was the second best high school football game I've seen with my own two eyes. Pure excitement. Collins came out swinging. Dixie Heights started crawling back little by little. No turnovers by Dixie, but a couple punts. You know, they had in the second half, Dixie had 2 interceptions, had a 4th down stop. They did what they had to do to make up a 3 possession deficit. And then right when the fourth quarter started, a 1 possession game, and the fog set in, and it felt like Halloween almost, you know?
Yes.
It felt like Michael Myers was coming. And it was just a great game. I know I sent you a couple photos if you're going to throw them up there.
Yes.
It was outstanding. Fun game to be at.
We'll talk about them photos real quick and just give these guys some insight on that.
Yeah, so one of those photos is going to be, I think it's the game-tying touchdown from Dixie Heights with about, 3.5 minutes to go in the game. And then the next photo is going to be the game-winning field goal by Collins made with 1.4 seconds remaining on the clock. And when I look at that photo, I think both schools could hang that photo up because it embodies playoff football with all the fog. You can't even see people on the other sideline. They're non-existent. And then there's the Collins obviously making the kick is a memory they'll remember forever. But then you look over and you see the Dixie High players giving every bit of effort to try and block it. I mean, there's one kid he looks like a slash, but he's in the air, and that's probably the highest he's ever jumped. I can only imagine as a senior, you put everything you got into blocking that kick in that moment, and that just embodies football, man. That's just playoff football, and yeah.
Let's go.
I'm glad you were at a good game.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
We weren't.
Hey, and that's a segue right now. And this is Game of the Week recap. Hey, the boys went out to Glasgow, and boys, it was not a game.
We knew it wasn't going to be.
Right.
But we were invited. Shout out Matt Gum, hooking us up. The boy. Hooking us up pretty good.
Yeah.
No, it was more about just being able to get back down there during the playoffs, see everybody. We actually did get to talk to Jackson. I don't know if we're airing that interview or not.
Dude, we
had just walked in the door and we were trying to get him because he was getting ready to go do like warm-ups.
Right. So it was kind of like, man, like, should we post it? But he talked about his assistants, but he talked about the young men, too, that have stepped up because these guys got dogs all over. They were on the Dog Button Award.
Yeah.
Right. And also, they were getting state recognition for their district as well. So, Hudson Gum.
Player of the year in that district.
Yes.
And it's very well deserved.
Yes. But what I was going to say is, the game of football and this podcast has really got us to go to amazing places.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And got to meet a lot of amazing people. We met Matt Gum's dad. We met
family.
We met
Wife, dad, everybody.
Yeah, we met Coach Arnett's mom and dad.
Yep.
It's just the damn, this game of football is so beautiful.
Seeing basically the family aspect and like the community of everyone just coming together and supporting and the all for one kind of mantra. It's
collectivism.
Exactly. It's a beautiful thing to see and let's face it, in a world where everybody's divided and, everyone wants to despise somebody for something they do. It's nice when you get to the high school level and everyone kind of can group around that one little thing. And it doesn't matter what your background is, what happened yesterday. You all come together and you try to have a great time together. And that's the beauty to me about high school football. It's second to none.
And I love that people love when we're there.
Yeah.
Even if we're not recording.
No.
We're just down there to hang out and take in everything that you all have to offer.
Right.
And I love that.
Yeah. And also, we tried the concession stand. We actually got a concession stand review.
Dude.
Did we get a cheeseburger?
Yes. Perfect.
Hey.
Perfect burger rip. Like he handed out the burger. I grabbed it. We were pulling it apart, split right down the middle.
Oh my.
Never seen anything like it.
Perfect.
Perfect
Hey,
rip.
char broiled.
Okay.
Yup.
Hey, and we even called it out a little bit. It was better than North Odom's cheeseburger.
Yep.
Yeah.
So hey,
Agreed.
good. Also, the boy, I am so fired up for this. I tried my first ever ski.
Oh, yes. I forgot all about that. I
Yes.
forgot you hadn't had. Golly, it was so funny.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm confused now. Explain.
Uh-oh.
Ski?
You haven't had a ski?
Does the look on my face make
You're-
any sense on?
He's too much of a water guy.
Okay, listen. Hey,
like
product
Oh,
placement.
Wait. The old drink. Yeah.
Yes.
Product
It's a
placement
green-
right
yeah.
here.
It's a green drink. I'm pretty sure they make it in Kentucky.
Yeah, I got no
they
idea.
do. Yeah, no, I know what he's talking about.
It's like a lemon lime, but it's got an energy drink kind of feel-ish to it.
Okay, yeah, no, I've never had that.
Yes. Hey,
You
hey.
don't need an energy drink. You're wired up already.
That's
It
true.
will get you fired up. It will get you juice, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, I forgot all about the ski. Gosh,
Yeah,
what
that killed
the,
me.
The difference 5 days makes. I forget everything.
Hey, who was?
No,
It was a weekend.
It was a weekend, dude, and we had a blast. Shout out to Matt Gum. We appreciate the hospitality. Jackson Arnett, appreciate Glasgow, the Glasgow community,
Yes.
man.
Shout
hey,
out ski.
hey,
Ski.
shout out Ski. Product placement right here, man. We got it all right here. Hey, right here. We're looking for sponsors.
Should have got a bottle of it. Put it there.
Yeah, we should have.
No,
Just
no
the
free
face
shout
of
outs
it.
yet.
Yeah.
That's true.
We can't get free
Yeah, no,
endorsements.
no. Oh my God, what a day!
Hey,
but
I got a shirt.
hey, yes, you did.
Hopefully someday I can go down there because it just seems like beautiful ball down there. Just the whole place, the way it is. I wish I would be off on Fridays, but well, this Friday I get to do something special, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
This Friday we
Later.
get to do something special too.
Yes, you do.
Hey,
Woodford, we coming, baby.
let's go, baby.
You had me at chicken and dumplings. We coming.
Yeah.
We'll be there. Hey, 4:55. We're gonna be waiting at
Well.
the gate, man. Oh,
I've got obligations I've got to take care
oh my
of.
God.
He's
Here
got to
we
show
go.
up late.
Here
I
we
do.
go.
I do. I'll be on time for the game, but I won't be there as early.
All right. Well, I'll be there for the chicken and dumplings. Ooh, wee, baby.
Hey, take a solo cup. Save me a cup. I don't need a bowl. Just put it in a cup.
Hey, there we go.
Oh,
and
man.
listen, I do also want to give a shout out to Webster County.
Yeah.
Hey, you showed up, and a lot of that takes what is testicular fortitude to come out there when you're 22 guys that got off the
Yeah,
bus.
they didn't have a lot.
They did not.
It was definitely one busload.
Right.
And you're going up against a team that hadn't lost, and they've got all these awards and recognition and everything else. And,
Yeah.
I mean, they've played,
Right.
They just were outmanned.
Oh, man.
That's all it was.
The buzzsaw was real. And also, one more shout out to Jason Gum, man. Shout out to the boy. Hey, coming up and hanging out with us, too.
Yeah.
We got to hang out with them.
AKA Hudson's uncle. Sorry, I'm saying grandfather. Hudson's uncle.
Oh,
Oh,
shoot,
man.
boys. Hey, are we ready to get into this pick six, baby? Let's go.
I would say last week was an interesting one. We had a lot of close games in there, so I'm hoping we get much the same this week. So let's kick it off. We'll stay here in the city
Why is there a 6:30 alarm on my?
because it's getting ready to announce our pick six games. That was the
That
alarm to get us ready for it. That was the wake up call if you needed it.
Let's go, Chop.
So our first one, we're going to stick in the city of Louisville here. We have the Butler Bears at the Fairdale Bulldogs.
Hey, both teams are coming into their own. If you're going to tell me that this Butler team has the guys to push Fairdale to the brink, I think this team's getting pretty special, man. Hey, Chris Lauderdale leading one of the top guys in the state with 19 sacks. Can he affect the game this week?
And before we even pick this game, the one thing I want to say, what a turnaround out of both of these programs.
Yes,
so
sir.
I was just getting ready to mention about their schedule.
Yep.
Just the fact of being able to play in the second round for either, let alone both of these teams,
Yes.
speaks very highly of G and Coach Dover over at Fairdale.
Yes. Yes. And also, I've said this plenty of times, trenches matter in this game.
The trenches always matter in
I
the
was
playoffs.
going to say,
you know.
what do you mean? They always important. In the run game, it's the most important aspect.
Hey,
You gotta lean on somebody. You gotta lean on something. You always have to lean on the trenches.
Oh, yeah.
okay, well, let's talk about the trenches.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
You know, I kind of saw Fairdale's season, like you said, it's a turnaround for both teams. They didn't start off hot, and they've gotten hot late. That's kind of been the story of Fairdale for as long as I can remember about Fairdale, minus a couple years here and there. So Fairdale, to me, is playing right on track, and I've seen Fairdale make it to the third round of the playoffs. Butler, to me, might be heating up at the right time, getting hot. I just don't know if they've got what it takes.
Ooh.
I've seen enough Fairdale.
Let's go, Chop. Let's go.
My heart.
I was just say both teams, like Fairdale, they played Spencer real close, and after that loss, different season. You know, they've won.
Right.
They've won straight after that. Butler, meanwhile, they lost to Atherton, and then they got their season right after that.
Yes.
It's definitely, I feel like you got both teams riding good on momentum. Granted, Fairdale's been doing it a little bit longer and everything. But Coach G at the Butler, if I'm not mistaken, the last time they made some good pushes in the playoffs, he was the head coach.
Yes, sir.
So it's like, have they even missed a step at this point? It feels like.
It feels that way.
I mean, they haven't missed a step. They are just kind of like, the whole first part of the year, they're trying to gather themselves and relearn. And then it's like, oh, that's right. This is Butler Bear football. Pop, 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 pop.
Yep.
That being said, man, Fairdale's no joke.
But there's a 4-year gap in when he was there last.
Exactly.
So I feel like you're having to reteach just football to these kids because they've had turnover every single year he's been gone.
You are correct. You are correct.
But yeah, but I just wanted to make sure we gave a shout out to both of those guys, all the guys in the program. Like
Yes.
that phenomenal turnaround for both of these schools.
Okay, so I did some digging. This Fairdale team is really, really good on defense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what is Butler good? They're good at running the ball. All right. Team-wise, they're almost 2,000 yards. All right. And what is that? That's Mike Crow's MO. He likes to run the rock, and he's there. But Dover knows Mike Crow a lot. He knows him very well. So that's my key. That is going to be the key to the game.
Yeah, because you got Jaden James for Butler. He's got 1,000 rushing yards on the year. And then for Fairdale, you have Demetrius Taylor. He's got 782. And then Raquel Johnson, wanted to make sure I said the name right. Do forgive me. Has 300. So, those two combined for 1,000 yards rushing. It's definitely going to be who gets – is the question at this point not what offense can rush, but what defense can get one stop.
I like it. Baby.
Fair question.
Hey, we going to roll?
Well, look, we can roll. I'll say,
got
man,
to.
last week, like I said, I picked with my heart. Last week I picked with my brain. This week I got to pick with my heart. Every time I see a bear, every now and then you come across a bear that just ain't that mean. But every bulldog I've seen is fucking mean. Freaking mean. So I'll put nuts on the table and take the Bulldogs.
Oh.
Okay. Brad, what about you now?
Hey, listen, this game is at home for Fairdale. Hey, I've been to that place, and I have not won at that place.
Funky Stadium.
Hey, I'm going Fairdale.
To me, Fairdale doesn't have a bad loss on their resume. I feel like every game that they've lost has been they most likely should have.
Yeah.
These kids have been here. Granted, they had a rough year last year, but your juniors and seniors have seen the third round of the playoffs. These Butler kids haven't. They're going to get there, no doubt. G's a great coach. He's going to get these guys right. I just think Fairdale's stronger right now. Give me the Dogs. Hey.
Dogs.
Let's go.
You know what? Let's just take a ride on the wild side. Why don't we? Let me go for an upset on this one. Give me Butler, baby.
Woo! Hey, this guy over here talking with confidence right now.
You know what? Hey, weird things happen sometimes in the playoffs. You never know what could happen. A fumble goes the right way, fumble goes the wrong way. Next thing you know, somebody wins a 7-6 ball game. You never know.
Hey, you never know. You never know.
He has the luxury of doing that because of that
For
comfortable
sure.
lead.
Yeah, he's cushioned here. He's on the lazy boy right now.
He can't be too comfortable, though. Seven. Granted, you probably aren't going to lose 7, but you lose 5.
Hey,
I might be right up on you.
hey, I feel comfortable in Butler. Hey, Lauderdale's a player now. It wouldn't surprise
He
me
is.
if he gets a couple of sacks this game if Fairdale has to go back and pass. Just saying.
Here we go, baby.
Well, we'll go from that game to another game here in the city, and well, let's see if this reverse jinx works or not, because it's the Holy Cross Cougars at the KCD Bearcats.
Who wants to take it? Who wants to take it?
You want me to just give you a pick?
No, I want
No,
you.
no,
Hey,
no.
you got to give us a
Analysis.
little. Hey, yeah, give us a little feel.
Well, a little feel
Yeah.
is, man, they went down to Russellville. There you go.
give
Just a
you a
little
little
bit.
feel.
Just a little bit. They went down to Russellville and won.
Yeah.
You know, I can only imagine. Y'all been a part of it. We've been on that bus before. How was that bus ride back from Russellville?
Hey, I know I got a phone call, baby. I got a phone call, and I loved it.
I'd have been turning around, yelling at him, "Hey, sit your asses down!" Then I'd secretly be like, "This is pretty sweet.
Yes.
Pretty sweet win.
Yeah,
let
it
let
is.
them have it for a minute."
Yeah. I'll give you my take. Jerick Hoover, he needs to play this exact same way. Hey, and this is also the anniversary game of the Eric Dick getting kicked out. Hey, got booted. He's sitting over there on that little stoop where the little steps you walk down. He was sitting over there that whole second half. So this is an anniversary game. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know this team for Holy Cross is going to be ready for this team. But I don't think they have the Bearcats or the Cougars to hang with them. I just don't know. I think this could get ugly quick. But I'm going the Boa Constrictor and KCD.
Yeah, I mean, previous meeting, 17 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was at Holy Cross, correct?
Oh, it was 27 points. It was at KCD.
Yeah, at KCD.
Sorry, 27 points. I don't know how I messed that.
But it was close
Where
at
did-
half. It was close at half.
I must have messed up.
It was
somewhere.
14-19
I was
at
going
halftime.
to say, at half, it was
At
a
halftime,
fight.
yes.
Holy Cross, a common opponent, Campbellsville, Holy Cross 37-8 loss, KCD 27-17. I just think KCD's tougher. Hey, prove us wrong.
Prove us wrong.
You did it last week.
Yeah.
Can we make it 2 in a row?
And you know what? I like wing T and I like run heavy offenses. Mason Rudolph and Chris Mandy, the whole offensive line. I mean, what is it? 21 to 22 were returning starters and everything.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
They know a thing or two about running deep in these playoffs right now. It wouldn't surprise me if it was a tight fight this time, but
I missed 10 points.
Hey,
it's okay. But I'm picking KCD on this one.
Well, like I said, I think that bus ride was awesome. Do it again. Do it again, Holy Cross, and prove us wrong, because I'm going to take KCD.
I thought you was
I
pulling
hope
the
the
trigger
bus
for a
ride was
second.
worth it on the way back from Russellville, but let's go KCD. See if Holy Cross can do it again.
let's go.
I can't wait for the text messages after this game. All right. Okay. Now, I'm not going to lie
Clip
to
it
you all.
and send it to them tonight. Get it over with.
Get it over with.
Bite the bullet early. Well, speaking of biting the bullet, this game I'm nervous about because it's the Scott County Cardinals at the Cooper Jaguars. Now, if you all remember, at the very beginning of the year, I picked Cooper. Yeah, you and me both picked
Yes.
Cooper to win the state championship this year.
Yes.
Man, what a second round matchup to get Scott County as your second opponent.
And if you're like thinking this game is going to be like close, it probably is going to be close.
Oh, I
I
imagine.
think it's going to be a slugfest. You know, but me and you text, and we
Yeah.
talked about this.
I've got all kinds of stats, by the way.
Hey.
Hey, if you want to.
Hey, 28-14, Cooper beat South Odom. To me, that's a question mark. Go ahead.
So, I looked up a common opponent, Fort Thomas Highlands.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Cooper lost to him 28-14. Same score, but Scott County lost to Highlands 42-28.
Ooh.
Point differences aren't that bad there.
Right, right.
It's pretty much about the same. One was just a shootout. One was kind of a back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I just looked at touchdowns for Scott County. I didn't actually write down yards. Running backs, Skylar Way, 9 touchdowns. Timmy Amongo, 13 touchdowns. Jaden Garnett, 4. all north of 600 yards.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, Way 1,000 yards, Mingo 826, Garnett 639.
So all of them are north of 600 yards. 3 dudes
Yeah.
who account for 17, 26 touchdowns.
Yes. But if you think
I got
okay,
one more
go ahead. Go ahead.
Cooper. Keegan Maher, 21 touchdowns, 1,390 yards.
Yes.
You've obviously got the stud running the show for Cooper as well, Cam O'Hara. 22 touchdowns, only 5 picks on the year.
Yeah.
That's what I got wrote down.
Okay, CJ, come on.
Oh man, I've had the pleasure of going up and seeing Cooper. I've seen them live. They are as advertised. I think really what this comes down to is the psychological game, because Scott County's had a couple of down years lately. All right, but we know they're back. If you look at the regular season, the way they performed this year, they're back. Scott County football is back. Cooper didn't leave the seat. The seat's still hot with Cooper. They went to the state championship last year. This is a game Cooper comes in. The opponent is nameless, gray faces, but it's the second round of the playoffs, and Cooper says, we're a team that makes it to the third round of the playoffs, So mentally, they're prepared for it. Scott County is trying to earn this right back. So it's a psychological warfare kind of match. You want my take?
Give us your take.
I'm going to take the team that's going to come in with the most confidence. Give me Cooper to make it to the third round.
Whoa, I like it. Hey,
I like running the football. Scott County, you do it great, man. I talked about you earlier this year. You do it the right way. I love it.
this guy don't know nothing about Asher Brewer. Hey, he don't know nothing about, right, Juju Harmon.
I mean,
Hey, he don't know about him.
They some studs.
Hey.
To me, the question is, because they can pick the ball off.
Hey.
There's no doubt about that. But it's like, this is not going to be an offense they're not used to, because they saw it with Woodford County.
Yes.
And we ended up getting a slugfest of a score. And who would predict a wing T and a spread offensive team? It'd be 56-55 to end that game.
Yes.
How good they are at the wing T.
Exactly. So, I say, y'all keep going. There's one stat I'm trying to find, because one thing I did see is that these teams have played each other since 2022 in the playoffs.
Interesting.
Yes. Scott County won the first time, 56-20. 2023, Cooper won 49-21. Last year, Cooper won 45-20. Now, and Cooper's gone to the state championships the past 2 years.
Yeah.
And they've done it in dominant fashion. So, my thing is, though, Cooper still looks good. But to me, they haven't been as dominant as they have been.
I agree.
And that's where my, question mark comes in, because you can't let the Scott County Cardinals come close to you, because it's going to bite you in the rear end.
You said something that made me think about this. Psychological warfare, right? McKee is a psychopath. He is going to have those boys ready.
Yeah.
Like to run through a brick wall. So for that, I'll go ahead and give you my pick.
Go ahead.
Give me Scott County by 1 score. Whether
One
that be a
score.
field goal, whether that be a touchdown.
About 1 point.
I could see that too.
I could see that.
Go
But
for
I'm
two
gonna
for
say,
the win.
I'm going to say 1 score.
I like it. But I don't.
It's a 1-score game. So that could be 1, that could be 2, that could
Yeah,
be 3. that could
I
be
will
4.
say last week, the Danville win, I said by 2 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I did get that win by 2.
Yeah.
did.
Also, I'm going to give you my take right now.
One of your big wins last week.
Yeah. I'm going to give you my take, and I think this is all Scott County, and I think this is big. I think this is big. If they,
I don't like
that,
that.
If the rock gets pounding, right?
hey,
Yeah.
it's going to be scary up there, because Scott County is going to have it rolling, and I think big.
Who gets the ball first and who controls that 8 minutes?
Yep.
You're not
Middle
wrong. You know what? I think it's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a close one. I'm going to stick to my guns. Give me Cooper on this one. I said they were going to win it. I'm going to stick with them.
Whoa, yes. And I also did, but I just think that 28 points really questioned me against that South Oldham team, and they were at home.
I agree. That
In fairness, South Oldham's not a normal 4 seed.
No,
yeah.
no, they're not.
That's a really good 4 seed to be playing in the first
I
round.
was gonna say it's like drawing. It's like, oh yeah, because let's face it. Actually, there was a few good 1 versus 4 seeds.
Most 4 seeds don't have D1 Cats. South Oldham does.
Yeah.
Yes, and I agree with that. But that was just a huge question mark when I seen it.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's definitely something to consider.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yep.
Because
All
we
right.
don't know. Somebody could have got hurt and might have thrown the whole night off. We don't know. We don't know.
Very true. Very true. Right. Now for the next one. The Union County Braves at the Glasgow Scotties.
Hey, let's go, baby.
Last year's sweetheart. Union County, I think everybody fell in love with them when they were in Lexington last year.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Yeah, and they had a special kid on that team, Jaron Johnson.
Ooh.
I believe he went to EKU.
Georgetown.
Georgetown to play running
That's
back,
right.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Georgetown to play running back. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you what, they were the darling because that whole community came out to Lexington, and it was phenomenal.
And I loved it because you saw dudes in Letterman jackets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just don't see that
No.
from communities much anymore. Like Letterman jackets, they're out. But I'm slowly seeing them start to kind of creep back in a little bit, and I love it
Yep.
because it's just such a it's a niche thing,
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just screams football. I know you can put the letters for all the other
Yes.
states, but it just screams football.
There is something
does.
about a Letterman that you just think football when you see it. And I mean, we're talking about it. These are two communities. I imagine it's going to be packed out at Glasgow this Friday night with these two because, like you said, the support they get on both sides alone is amazing. So it's going to be little rockets down there. I can't imagine what it's going to be like.
Yeah. Shout out Hunter Jennings. I hope you get over there. He's the Union County guy. I hope he.
Yeah.
Hey,
He just followed me the other day.
yeah. Hey, go. Hey, shout out to the boy. He always hits me up. Hey, go follow him on a lot of social. I don't. Well, what is it? No. I think he's on TikTok. He does a lot of stuff over there. So go follow Hunter on TikTok, man. He does good stuff, man.
He followed me on the old Bird app.
Oh, okay.
X, the Twitter.
Okay,
whatever.
listen. This game is interesting because I think you're going to go into a phone booth in this game. And who comes out of that? It's going to be a special victory, whoever gets this win.
Well, I mean, Union County has had the pleasure to make it to that state championship last year, so
Yes.
those kids know how to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do they have the same kind of kids? They definitely are missing a big piece.
A big piece.
I tell you what, though, Willem McPeak, the running back for them, has 1,336 yards and 16 touchdowns. So he may not be on the same level as what it was last year, but they definitely found somebody on that Braves team to definitely step up a little bit.
Yes.
But on the same token, that defense, they've seen some running backs too.
Oh, yeah,
They,
from several different programs.
they number 2 in the state
Yeah.
for a reason.
Well, and we went out and we actually seen them, the Scotties, Glasgow, play Hart County.
Twice now. I've
Yeah,
seen it.
twice.
Yeah.
But we went into that emotional game when they played Hart.
Yeah.
Listen, and they shut the run down.
Yep.
Okay, they got beat on little. I think 2 or 3 passes. They got beat where you know it was a little spot route,
Yeah.
and then Hart hurt them. You know what I mean? But this Scotties team is fundamentally sound. Hey, led by your assistant of the year.
Yeah, that defense is no joke. I probably went a little heavy on the Scotties, but man, I'm just such a fan of what they're doing.
Yes.
Just the turnaround and actually seeing them in person, they're so long, so athletic. They don't have the mental breakdowns that a normal high school football team's gonna have.
Right.
Like, even if, let's say, your defensive end crashes in too hard, their outside linebackers right there playing containment ball. Like, they fly defensively. It's really fun to watch.
Yes, it's really fun. Go ahead, CJ.
Even for an offensive
Guy,
it's
yes.
fun to watch.
Man, it's tough. I'll say one thing about Union County because there was a break in my time of being alive where I did not keep up with Union County. But I remember wrestling, my first year of wrestling.
Gosh.
And when I went to the state championship, down in Lexington, the tournament there, and I saw Union County had a representative in every single weight class. And it just seemed like the same build of a guy, but he just got a little bit wider in his shoulders. Just got a little bit broader, a little bit more Greek-like, And I was like, man, all these guys are just wrestlers. That was my first impression. They all showed out at that state championship. This is 2015 February. No, 2012 February. But just big guys. And then I've seen them last year and what they were doing in football last year, and they make it. It was last year, right? They played Cal.
Yep.
Yes.
Played Cal
Great
State.
game. Yeah, the running back just a beast, and unfortunately, Cal is just a powerhouse in that conference. So it makes it tough, man. I want to say Union County, but Glasgow looks like a powerhouse, and I haven't seen them. You guys have seen them twice, and if they're half as good as advertised, give me Glasgow to win again.
Go ahead, Dakota.
So, see, I know a lot of people are going to look at the records and probably think, well, Glasgow should win this one. Glasgow, not Glau. Why am I saying it that way? Do forgive me.
I did.
They won't.
I
Not you.
was going to say, me in particular, they'll have my head on a spike on Main Street at this point, I feel like. But I look at Union County because I was curious about their losses because, some people, they'll just go through and see records and say, oh, Union County's lost. Madisonville, North Hopkins, 5A school. Graves County, 5A school. McCracken County, 6A school. It's not until you get to Murray that they lose to a 3A school, but Murray right now is looking like one of the best teams right now in 3A.
Teams.
Yes.
Yes.
And then you've got Greenwood, who is another good 5A team.
Right.
So when you look at their losses, there aren't bad losses, especially for a 3A program.
Nope.
Because all the teams I just mentioned, minus Graves, were having pretty good years, all in all. So I think this game is close. I don't think it's because Union County, them Braves know how to fight. There's no doubt about that. That being said, I said it when they played Franklin Simpson. Them dogs know how to play defense and stop the run. Give me the Scotties on this one.
Let's go, baby.
He sold out. The boy done sold out.
Hey,
Well, I mean, I'm wearing.
Go ahead.
I'm wearing the T-shirt. My pick is going to be pretty obvious.
Yes.
I don't want to shortchange Union County because they got some hogs down there.
Yeah.
They got some size I don't know. Glasgow's seen some size for sure. But those boys are different. Like you mentioned with the wrestling, just that added bonus of being able to physically impose a guy where you want him to go. They have the potential to do that.
Yeah.
I do, however, think we can talk about they've got great losses, but they got 5 of them.
Yeah.
Glasgow ain't got no bad losses. So I'm going Glasgow.
Yes, and I'm also going to go the Scotties as well. I just think, you know what I mean, you want to put them in a phone booth because you really want to see if these guys can punch back. And the Scotties can punch back. They got all the answers. They can counter. They can do whatever. The Scotties are very good. And you know what? I'm going to say it. This is big.
I look. Who's stopping Jarek Martin?
Yeah.
That kid's just different.
Yeah.
For a 3A ball player, 6'3", 6'4", whatever he is, he can bail you out of a lot of bad situations.
Mm-hmm.
But Glasgow doesn't put themselves in bad situations that
No.
often. And even when they do, if they don't go to the big fella, you still got the quarterback who's a great decision maker.
And it will kill you with his feet.
Very good at it.
That's what it is. Let's go.
all right. Anybody got the dang bell for this next one?
I gotta walk away before I cuss him out.
All right.
Woo! Here we go, baby.
Oh, man.
Hey, announce this game. Let's go.
In the blue corner, it's a heavyweight fight. In the blue corner, we have the Covington Catholic Colonels, and they will be traveling to the yellow corner of the Johnson Central Golden Eagles. Get the heavyweight fight on. Ding, ding.
Listen, I'm going to stand on business already because I don't care. I've said it, and when we text in this group and blah, 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 everybody's talking, Johnson Central. I said they will not get out of the second round. I stand on business. They do not get out of the second round. They are a one-dimensional team. They will not win this game because
let me stop you right there.
listen, I'm telling you,
stopping you right
I'm telling
there.
you
I'm cutting
right
you
now.
off. You say one-dimensional. Their quarterback, Austin Sloan, 18 for 30, 7 touchdowns, only 1 pick.
Talk about that.
7 touchdowns is not bad.
Okay, it's not bad, but it's only 30 times they threw the ball. That's one-dimensional.
They haven't been trailing to throw the ball.
Listen, I'm telling you.
But when they do, they're efficient.
Hey,
For everybody at home, these guys have been butting heads for probably the last month now about this potential matchup.
You did get the drop on us, right? When you brought this up, because we didn't realize the matchup. So I will give you credit in the fact that it's a good it is a very possible matchup for either one of these teams.
Right.
Yeah, because
So it's fair. Your assessment was fair.
Right.
However, saying they're one dimensional, I got to stop you there. Like,
Okay. Well. Okay.
they haven't trailed. So they do what they do.
They're one-dimensional, and that's all that it is. That's all I'm going to tell you. 30 times out of 11 games that they threw the ball. Think about that.
I mean, I've seen
How many times? That's 3 times a game.
How many times do they need to throw it?
It doesn't matter. That's
They
going to
do.
hurt you in round 2 in the playoffs. Talent level goes from here in 1 to here. You got to respect it.
Chop.
And Cuff Cath is here, and I'm going to stand on business right now. I'm already making my pick. Cuff Cath, hey, in a tight one.
So
Chop.
I was gonna say let them make their picks because they already know who
We
they're
know
gonna
who
pick.
it is. Yeah, let's get it
I
out.
just want to give some stats. I'm obviously going Johnson Central.
Cash Harney, let's go, baby.
Speaking of Cash Harney, 7 touchdowns, 1 pick. Cash Harney, 14 touchdowns, 6 picks. 1852, so he puts up a lot of yards. He's also very good on his feet, 766 on the year with 10 touchdowns. They've got another running back, that's the key. Dylan Gazer, 951, 20 touchdowns. But here's what okay. Johnson Central has 2,000-yard rushers. Logan Music at 1165 with 14 touchdowns. Braxton Perry, 1008, 12 touchdowns. These cats have multiple dudes, and they're going to disguise them, and it's going to look like a power this way, and it's a Sally coming back at you the other
and
way
this
with
is where
another
you don't
1,000-yard
you
rusher.
don't understand. You have to be disciplined, and these cats at Cuff Cath are disciplined. It's a total different ball game. I don't care. It does not matter.
Hey, I've coached in
Chop.
a wing T. I've coached in a wing T offense.
That's fine.
Against Cuff Cat
Chop.
and won.
Chop.
Well, then you
Maybe,
know.
maybe
I was
they
gonna
learned.
say let's pull some history into this one.
So yeah, you're Cuff Cath. I'm Johnson Central.
I think we got
Thank
that
God we
figured
got
out.
2
May
people.
the best
Bob.
man win.
Hey,
we
baby.
piece that one together.
I was gonna
Hey.
say,
We might be wrestling on the way home from Woodford County over this one.
I wish there was a way I could have flipped that logo because the moment I put it, I was like, I should have flipped you all to make sure you're with your sides there. But okay, so this is the third straight playoff matchup between these two programs. 10 since 2006. Covington Catholic is 6-3 in these games, winning the last 5. Last year, Covington Catholic defeated Johnson Central in the second
Time to
round,
flip it.
14-13 at Cov Cath. So
Hey, we have one team in the state that has the mental block, and that's the key. The mental part of this game, you can come out and rah, bring out the flags, bring out your flag, do whatever you got, but you have the mental block, and that's where it is.
the
What
one-
are you talking? What is a mental block?
I know what he's talking about. I picked up on it. I'll fill you in a minute.
Yes.
No, you
Go
wanna
ahead,
go,
Chop.
no, you can go ahead and say it because I think you're.
You go ahead.
Well, I was going to say kind
Are
of
you-
like what
are
we
you
were talking
saying
about
because
male.
they can't beat.
They
Cuff
haven't
Cat?
beat them recently. It's kind of one of those things.
I mean,
I think it's
sure
good.
they can't beat them because they've lost to them a couple times in a row. But they've beat them before.
They beat them before, but not this year because I'm on Covington Cat. Let's go, baby.
So the one game that's kind of made me anxious about this, Boyd County. Both teams have played them. Johnson Central beat them at home 21-14. Covington Catholic got them at home and beat them 48-21. So obviously Covington Catholic playing their style of ball, they can score quick and fast. Whereas Johnson Central playing their kind of ball, the game's a lot closer and everything because they're just going to run it. The true question is, can Johnson Central run this ball on Covington Catholic? Can they control the clock with the Hogs up front? Because right now, Covington Catholic's only losses are to Ryle, lost to them by 6. Elder, which we don't have to talk much about them. We know how good those guys are. And then they also lost to Highlands, if you remember, in kind of the last second where Lorenzen
Correct.
did
Yeah.
his thing.
The magic has been real over in Highlands
Yeah.
as well.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure. But I mean,
Let's hear it, Chop.
It's a hard one, and I'm not going to lie. After seeing that, I was kind of leaning more Covington Catholic. That's until Kevin Watson. But he sent us that video of them boys out in Johnson Central. Oh, I was just saying, I couldn't remember who it was. I just saw,
I sent that of them coming out.
when I saw them, and like, you talk about boys that are
Somebody
ready.
Somebody said fake Jews. The boys are 11-0. Ain't
Then-
nothing fake about
hey,
them.
I'm sorry. I think it's a close one.
Hashtag fake juice, baby.
Did you look at the size of them boys?
Does not
Covington
matter.
Catholic's got some size, too.
No doubt.
I think it's going to be a very close game. 14-13 last year. Wouldn't surprise me if that's the exact same score this year. Give me Johnson Central in a close one.
Wow. I was going to say the mental block being confidence and being able to go in on the road and win on the road, because Covington Catholic last year did, I think, one of, if not
For
the
sure.
most impressive things by
gosh.
going into Boyle County,
Yes.
controlling the clock, putting them in a situation they were uncomfortable in,
Yes.
and getting the win. So that's kind of the message, right? Are they going to be able to go into Johnson Central and do that this year? They showed they could do it in the third round last year. It's a second round this year, a team they're comfortable with beating. But I'm going to go with Johnson Central. I'm in the
Ooh,
black and
Brad's
yellow.
happy.
I'm going to ride with the black and yellow on this one.
Hey, Johnson Central boys, I need to see the bellies. I need to see no sleeves. I need it all.
And you're on your own.
Hey, I'm on the island, and I appreciate it. Hey, go Cov Calf, baby. I'm rolling
Brad,
with you cats.
It should be a really good game.
It really should. And here's
Yeah.
the deal. If Brad goes 1-6, but his only win is
He
Covington
won the
Catholic,
week. He wins the week.
It's over. There's nothing we can.
Yeah.
He doesn't care at that point.
No.
All right. Well, speaking of winning the week, this is going to be a fun one this week because both teams.
Best of luck. Because I might pull out a bobby pin or something and stick you on the way a couple times.
All right. This one. If you remember, I called this one
Yes,
at the
you
very
did.
beginning of the year. I even
Yes, you
called the
did.
location of this one.
Nope.
Do it.
The Spencer County Bears at the North Odom Mustangs.
Listen, I'm going to tell you guys something right now. I'm leaning Spencer. I'm looking for a reason not to pick them because listen, that offense, hey, you cannot practice enough for that offense. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I know, and we just got done with the conversation.
No, we just did. Hey, we just did, and I'll take that. But listen,
The most
no.
contradictory thing you've ever said.
Spencer County is different.
They don't throw the ball anymore.
Hey, they
bit
throw
more. Arlen Small
they throw
catches
it a
a few
lot more
touchdowns.
than that one-dimensional team that we just
Seven-
picked earlier.
Oh, the team with 7 passing touchdowns.
Yes.
And this one's tough because my biggest issue preparing for North Odom was at Doss, how do I become Colin Daniels? You know,
That's a good
how do
question.
I create that scout team quarterback for my team and our defense? How do I imitate that? And, you know, Colin Daniels, y'all know, especially he's rolling hot, man. I mean, the season's so good. He's so confident with his throwing.
You get to him once or twice. Hey.
Okay, just because we saw Atherton do it.
No,
a
no,
top
no. I'm
three
not.
defense in
I'm
the
not saying that.
state.
But that's a blueprint. That if you said one extra guy, hey, that O line is phenomenal
I understand.
out there at North.
They are because Spencer. A big takeaway for me is the Franklin County game.
Yes.
They lost to him 34-33. They only would rush 3 against that Franklin County team. And let me tell you something. That offense was dicing people up because they had Maddox out there. He was going
Yes.
crazy. And, like, that is the thing with this. I don't think they can run the 3 front if they're going to play against North Odom. You can't give them time. Lucas Tompkins alone is going to carve you up.
Ronan Ratton, if you give him a 3-man front.
I
mean, they're just going to run duos at you. And
I was going to say, I
all
was
you're
telling somebody this the other day. We ran a 3-4 in college at Kentucky State. And the only reason we did it, we had 3 of the baddest defensive linemen you could, where they could hold their ground and fill in.
you got to be
Yes.
able to 2-gap.
100%.
And most high schoolers can't.
Yes. So, but again, at the same time, I don't think that's where this game comes down to. I don't think it's the North Odom offense versus the Spencer County defense where this game gets decided. This game gets decided by Randy McGraw and Coach Mike Marksberry, who just won his 100th game, by the way.
Did
Shout
see
out to
that.
you.
Did see
So
that.
that's where I think this game comes down to. Because if Spencer can do what they did against Franklin County, where they can they keep the ball the whole time and basically keep Colin on the sideline,
That's it. Yes.
that's the only way. I'm being honest here. That's the only way I think I could see Spencer pulling this off.
Yo, and that's why I've said the lean goes to because I've seen it done.
You
You go ahead.
No,
I know.
and
I'm right
no,
there with
no,
you.
stop.
yes, I'm not.
Hey.
The probably 5A going to be player of the year in the backfield, defensive backfield.
What are you,
Helps.
what are you talking
for
about?
Atherton.
No,
Yeah.
I've seen them. Listen, no, I've seen North when they had Bullock.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was their quarterback.
Yeah, 2 years
2
ago.
years ago. Yeah. I seen this team go up and beat that North Oldham team, and I think I'm going to tell you what, Jace in my book is kind of better than Colin right now. I'm just telling you. And they had. Look, dude, this is literally a coin flip game for me. That's what I'm trying to pull from you guys because I seen
Okay,
what
well,
they
let me,
did.
Let me give you some stats.
Go ahead.
Spencer County, 37.4 points per game offensively. 18.9 is what they're giving up defensively. That's a margin of 18.5 for their victory. North Oldham, 45.5 on offense. Only giving up 16.3. Average margin of victory is 29.3. Big difference in every single number. Not huge on defense. So I think defensively they're around a similar level.
Yeah.
Both teams defensively are pretty solid. My thing is, are you going to – it comes down to what you said, the Spencer County offense versus the North Oldham defense. Can Spencer County score with North Oldham? Because North Oldham's going to score.
Yeah.
We've seen Tompkins go off and take control of games and
There's a reason I made him my dude.
Well, and this is where it is. This is the fun part, is because this is a 4A matchup. This isn't a 4 and a 5. This isn't a 3 and a 4. This is a straight up, this is nuts on the table game right now. And that's why I said this is a coin flip, because I think it is. I think it's the defense for Spencer County.
Oh, you think it's the defense?
I think it is. I think if they can get to Colin, they have a shot. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know the wrinkle, but I think that's the key. Once you get him off his mark, that's where it's going to be.
Going to be hard to do that against that offense.
It is a very tough one. I've got, a good friend over here coaching the O-line for North Oldham. I got a good friend over here coaching the D-line for Spencer County. And coaching, I got another good friend in Spencer County who coaches the whole defense. So I'm looking over here at North Oldham, and I'm saying, hey, is the O-line going to do their thing this week? Because Spencer County, it's not just are they going to be able to score. They're going to run the clock. They're going to control the clock. That's a part of their attack. As to where North Oldham is, we're going to try and hit a big play on you. I haven't seen North Oldham say, hey, we're going to control this game and run this game and be slow and war of attrition and slow you down and dominate you physically. So that's where that's the thing in here for me is North Oldham going to say, hey, I'm just going to be able to hit these deep balls on you? And I think that they could. I think Spencer's defense is good, but I don't know if Spencer's aerial defense is preventing an offense like North Oldham's that's rolling in with this amount of confidence, this mile high energy. It's a really good game. And you know what? I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. And my vote has to go to my alma mater, which technically both of these schools are.
True. But I know which one you're picking, though.
I'm going to go with North Oldham.
Mm-hmm.
I told you, Chop, before I make my pick, because I don't want you to be too mad at me. Spencer County, sneaky 8-3. Did not realize that they had the record that they did just a week ago.
Yeah, because you texted me that, and you were genuinely shocked at, which I understand.
Just because of everything that I've kind of heard from them, they're so young, and they've got good pieces, but they're just so daggone young.
Kenyon Davis is a sophomore. Jay Green is a sophomore. Riley, no, I messed that up. Our best offensive lineman is a junior right now. Like, it is a young team across the board. And last year, this young team did get thrashed 41-15.
And for that reason, I'm going to go North Oldham. I'm not going to tell you the score.
And I might as well just tell you my pick too, just because of what you just said, Chop. The youth is too much. I think North, and this one is a tight one though. This is not a blowout. This is not. I'm going Mustangs.
I was going to say it's a tough. And Richard Gilbert was the offensive lineman, which is funny. I actually coached him when he was in Little League a little bit, so that was fun to coach Richard Gilbert because that man is a moose. Is how I always viewed him because that man is strong. So fine, North Oldham. Look, Lucas Tompkins, all y'all. I love you, Mustangs. I'm going to also be at that game Friday night. Once a Bear, always a Bear. I'm taking Spencer County in this one. Let's go, Bears! Woo!
Let's go. Hey, we know Chop had to bring out the headgear, baby, in this one, man.
This game just screams game of the week.
Not so fast, my friend.
Nah, I was going to say, everyone at North Oldham is keep telling me, like, oh, you going to pick against us? I'm wearing my Spencer County stuff loud and proud when I go down there. The one thing I think that helps us, though.
Let you know about it.
Oh, I know they will. They'll
let you know about it in the parking lot before you even get to the game.
I was going to say, here's the thing, though. The one thing that we did this year that we didn't have last year was that triple option. Yep. So now it is a triple option wing T attack. Have fun. It's the two, and that's why I'm saying Randy McGraw, and he's very good. That's why I think this game's tight as well.
Yep.
But, hey, have fun trying to deal with the two most disciplined offenses you have to prepare for each and every single week. And you know what? I'm calling it now. They beat North Oldham. I love you guys. They beat North Oldham, and they go on take Franklin County on for a rematch next week.
Hey, phenomenal.
Love it.
Phenomenal. Hey, we're going to get ready for the game of the week, but yet we're going to take a break right now.
And for our last one, the Game Watch for a Cleats to Whistle podcast, it's the Collins Titans at the Woodford County Yellow Jackets.
Chicken and dumplings. I'll be there.
Chicken and dumpling
I'll
game.
make it.
The chicken and dumpling game. Okay, listen, CJ, you know, give us a feel. You know what I mean? We talk about this kid, Cade Gooden, on the pod. I don't know how many, the last 2 years we've been talking about him. Just talk about him a little bit.
Okay, so I'll tell you, from the outside looking in, I just saw, another quarterback that can kind of do some things on his legs. He's got some good intangibles, and there's number 17 for Collins, just went over 1,000 yards on the season. He's, a very good receiver for them. I didn't really know what to expect, but what's our guy from Union County last year, Johnson?
Yeah.
Jaron.
It's a very, very similar comparison to Jaron Johnson. This guy runs hard, man. He looks a little bulked up. He looks like he's more, thick compared to the other good ones that I've seen in the years past. Man, he's good. He's good, as advertised, and Collins did a really good job. Their O-line was really solid. The game plan was good, and, the execution, obviously, to be a good team and win a playoff game, you got to have great execution, great discipline. But they've got it. They're a good team, man, as advertised.
Okay, now they're replaying a game that already has been played.
Yeah.
And they know this team very well because it's a district opponent.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And Fox Coons is very, very good. And he was a dog award winner on this guy's list.
What was it you sent me that we talked about? He may not be a dog, but what was? Oh, how was it you worded it again? I forgot.
They made a shirt, and I'll put it in here. But it's phenomenal. The last time they played, this game was tight going into halftime. It was 42-24 final, but this is where Fox Coons really turned it on, was that second half.
All teams got dogs, but only one has a fox.
Let's go. Hey,
shout out our folks in Woodford if you can. I'll rock it on the pod. Send me 2X if they're still available.
But listen, 446, 5 touchdowns, or 4 touchdowns, 1 interception in that game. But then Cade Gooden, his 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. Hey, it's a special kid, and it's a special moment against these two guys.
Both defenses, respectively. Collins 19.5 is what they're giving up.
Yep.
Woodford giving up 19.2. So there's going to be points scored from both sides.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a shutout. Offensively, Collins 33.8 points per game. Woodford 42.7. So a 9-point difference, right? Collins didn't have their quarterback for a week or two, so we can kind of factor that in.
Yes.
These teams are very similar.
Yeah.
Like on paper. But then you go back to the regular season and see when they want to hit that turbo button, that little yeet yeet. They got it.
Yeah, and also, my guy, the dog button guy, Isaac Estrada, really leading this defense for Collins.
Yeah.
Hey, that kid is special. Can he lead them to victory? That's going to be the thing. Can Davion Adele get an interception on that back half? It's got to be something special, man. That's going to happen for Collins.
I was gonna say because
Or does Woodford toy with him and, hey, we're going to show a spot route right by you, so you've got to sit there, and we're looking over here.
Because see, I was gonna say the whole thing for me was the first time they met in the regular season. I remember seeing the score 21-14 Collins, and I was like, "Uh-oh, upset alert." The final score of that game was 42-24. Clearly, Woodford County woke up and said, "Oh, that's right, we remember how to play football now," and decided to hold them on everything. And I'm sure my coach of the year, Johnson, is telling them, "Hey, that first half, we are not playing like that again. We are playing the second half of that football game and nothing else."
Remind me to text Coach Bowen, by the way, when we wrap up.
Okay, CJ, give us a take.
All right. I think there's a name that just it's tough. It's tough because what stats do you give to an offensive lineman? But
Yeah.
Justin Perez for Woodford County.
Yes.
When I saw him the first time, I was like, that's a D1 college offensive lineman.
Say it again. Say his name again.
Justin Perez.
Let's go, kid.
Guy's a monster, man. I think he's a real key to that Woodford County offense, whether you're running behind him or you trust him to give you some time in the pass game. Just a phenomenal player. Cade Gooden, phenomenal player for Collins. What do you always say?
The Gooden effect.
It's hard to
Oh.
beat a team twice.
It's hard to beat a team twice.
It's hard to beat a
It's
team
hard.
twice. But it is not that hard to lose to them twice. Give me Woodford County.
Ooh.
I think it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
You're not going to do that in high school, but that, that's the saying.
Yeah. Yes. I think this is going to be a really.
I went Woodford County.
Okay.
I think this is going to be a really close game. I think you know what I mean. You got Lucas over there on the other
Yes,
sideline.
I was just getting ready to bring him up.
He knows how to. He knows how to get his guys up. He knows the key adjustments. And this is just like in the Holy Cross KCD game earlier that we picked. It's the adjustments that you make. Who makes the good one? Who makes the good in?
Good in.
And, I mean, respectively speaking, all 4 of the coaches in both of those 2 games are very good at doing that.
Oh, 100%.
Yes. So that's the chess piece, and that's the game of football. Who's going to do it better that night on Friday?
Woodford at home. I think it'll be closer than the regular season,
I think so too.
but I still think Woodford wins semi-comfortably.
Did you just do the
Dude,
Oh.
I talk with my hands.
dude?
It's-
You just did it. He just did it again, guys.
yeah, Woodford's going to win by 6 or 7.
6-7,
Six
6-7.
So fucking stupid. I'm so ready for this trend to die.
I'm there with
I
you,
love it.
man.
I'm
Hey.
ready for the pump it up to die. I'm ready for the
Hey,
6-7
no,
to
you're
die.
never
I'm
ever
ready
gonna
for all
pump
of
it
to
up,
die.
baby. Hey, this is where Woodford's
No,
going. They're
it's
gonna
so
hear that song, baby.
stupid.
I think it's a very good chance that they get to hear that song, and that's
Agreed.
the reason Lucas is an amazing coach at Collins. He's been there
Yes.
the whole time. Like, he can make the adjustments. I'll be curious to see how it plays out because, again, they started out hot, and then, they did the inverse. They fell flat in the second half. So I know he's probably going to get them like, hey, we need to carry what we had in the first half throughout 4 quarters, and we'll win. Like you said, I think it's a little bit closer than the regular season. But, man, them Yellow Jackets are special right now. Give me Woodford County.
And I concur. I'm going Woodford because it's at home.
I think
That's
30.
another sweep.
I think 35 wins it.
Oh, first to 35?
You know what? I'm going to change my heart here.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Your hand was already off the chess piece.
But see, I forgot. Like, I started to try and pick with my brain. I got to pick with my heart.
Fair enough.
I watched Collins play. I watched their kicker. He's good from 50.
They always have
he's
great
good from
kickers.
50.
I'm so
And
glad.
you know
I'm
what?
so glad you FaceTimed me for that ending.
Yeah, I know.
That was
right?
very cool.
It was a huge one. Yeah, so you know what? I'm going to flip the script, man. Cade Gooden, Coach Lucas, show me what you got. Let's
Hey.
go into Woodford and pull it off.
You hear that? That's on the table, baby. Nuts on the table. Phenomenal.
If your nuts make that sound on the table, you need to go to the doctor.
Hey, phenomenal pick 6 here in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Hey, from the mountains to the Mississippi, we are covering you guys, man. Hey, and it was juicy. But now we have one of the most exciting parts of the podcast, and this is Friday Night Fletch.
All right, everyone, it's time for the favorite segment that we have here on Cleats to Whistle podcast. It is the one, the only Friday Night Fletch.
Let's go.
My appearance is brought on by ecampus.com. You get your textbooks easy, fast, and cheap. Stop overpaying for textbooks. Flexible payment options with Price Match, ensuring you the lowest rates on the market. ecampus.com. This week, our big man on the eCampus is junior Sam Pearson, a 27 wide receiver who caught 2 passes for 67 yards against Metcalfe County for Lexington Christian, both of which went for touchdowns. Pearson led the team in scoring with 12 of the team's 35 points. He's caught 16 passes this year for 315 yards and 5 TDs. In only 6 games played, he has 5 tackles, an interception, and 27 interception return net yards, and a forced fumble and limited defensive action, showing an ability to come up big time when given the opportunity. Sam Pearson, a commitment to Virginia Tech baseball, if my memory serves, playing football and playing it well, guys.
Sounds
Heck
like
yeah.
it.
Love it.
At LCA programs, nothing to play with.
You know, it's amazing how many framed out kids they have. You know, you'll be looking at a wide receiver at LCA, and he'll be 6'5", 190, or like Pearson's a corner, 6'2", 180. You know, where do they get all the height and length? You know, it's just all over the field. And then they may have the best guard, interior offensive lineman in KHSA football, and sophomore Matthew Montgomery. And, you know, we don't know where his frame's going to finish. He's about 6 foot 240 right now, strong as a bull. You know, we don't know where he's going to finish frame-wise, but he might be the best interior offensive lineman in football regardless of class. So that Lexington Christian program is an interesting one. I think that they're going to continue to win. I mean, they've won, I think, 7 games in a row, is it? 7, 8 games in a row?
Yeah,
and,
something
they're
around that.
really on a roll.
Well, speaking of on a roll, hey, we rolled through week 1 last week. A lot of good well, not a lot of good games. There were some good games, a few more than normal.
Yeah.
But, hey, I need to know what's going on with this week. Who do we got for our primetime game of the week from Friday Night Fletch?
Well, you know, an interesting one, and I keep bringing them up because it's their last season ever. But interestingly, in 2016, South Warren came to Hopkinsville to play a 10-1 Hopkinsville team, and they were 7-4. And they weren't supposed to win that game, but Brandon and the boys pulled it out against Mark Clark and his 10-1 Tigers and upset a team in Hopkinsville that some thought would challenge for the 4A title that year, you know. Now you've got a 7-4 Hopkinsville traveling to Bowling Green to play an undefeated South Warren Spartan squad. It looks like the roles have reversed. Wouldn't it be interesting if Hoptown returned the favor?
Wow.
Of upsetting the, you know, really good I remember that Hoptown team had a left-handed quarterback named Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson could spit it, boys.
Left-handed quarterbacks, they're like unicorns.
Yeah, he could spin it and break you down with his feet. He could toss it out there to Shorty Cager, and Cager in space was lethal.
He was
you know, they got a guy
good.
at South Warren who's a Maryland offer. He can't even get on the field.
Yep.
I mean, he can't beat out a classmate who's playing the same position as he. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I mean, the two teams played during the year at Hopkinsville, and Hopkinsville really kind of gave them a scare. You know, they were leading much of the night before South Warren went on to win by 12 or 13 points. So, I mean, you've got James Bradley Jr., Tremaine Clay, and Aiden Jesse for Hoptown. Those are 3 long, tall, lengthy matchup issues. That James Bradley Jr. is a matchup problem. In round 1 against Davies County, he picked up 223 yards on 20 carries with 5 TDs rushing.
Wow.
If he has a night like that, South Warren may be hitting the layup line.
I love it. I love it.
Well, hey, I saw your call. I meant to get back to you. I actually got off work at a decent time today and fell asleep and forgot to call you back. So I just sent you our picks. Do you have one or two of our games that kind of intrigue you? And if you don't mind giving us your take on them.
I'll give you my take on every one of them. Woodford County's going to beat Collins, I believe. I think Woodford County may be as good as there is in 5A. Woodford, Pulaski. 5A kind of lost a little bit of steam when they lost Covcath and Highlands,
And South Warren.
And South Warren. But I like Woodford County. Don't overlook Bowling Green, okay? Trevi Barber's back and he's healthy, and they're a different ball club when he's in the lineup. But I like Woodford County to beat Collins. I like North Oldham to beat Spencer County. I'm going to take Covcath in an upset in Paintsville against Johnson Central.
Woo!
I hate to do it, guys. I hate to do it. I know that Johnson Central's 11-0. Johnson Central's also awfully one-dimensional, which never hurts them. But, they're not always playing a team that has the tradition and roster talent and coaching that the Colonels in blue have. So be looking for an upset there out of Covcath. Union County's going to get rolled by Glasgow, I think. I think Glasgow's just got too much defensively. They're just such a good defensive ball club. They're so good. They're undefeated. I think they're going to move on. I think the last year's finalist in 3A is going to be playing basketball by the end of the night. I kind of like Scott County to upend Cooper. Cooper's had an interesting year. They had a lot of the same characters from last season. They lost the big defensive end, Alexander the Great. And apparently Alexander the Great was really, really great. Losing him kind of hurt Coop. But I think Jim McKee gets it done. Scott County's really, on the come up. They have a great coaching staff there between Jim McKee and, they also got that boy that used to be at LCA. What's his name? Ray I can't think of his last name. But
I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
He's just a fantastic coach, fantastic guy. I like KCD maybe to win it, but I surely like them to beat Holy Cross. I think they'll beat Holy Cross, and I'll take Fairdale in a tight one over the Butler Bears. That's going to be a fight to the grim death.
Yes,
But
it
I
will.
like the Bulldogs. Give me the Bulldogs.
Heck yeah.
All right.
I love it.
Fletch, thank you again. It's always fun to just tune in and let your quick little hot takes on everything and to figure out what game you really want to see. Of course, I can't disagree with you. Hopkinsville, it's just been quite a unique story to watch throughout this whole entire time. But thank you again for coming in on the show and just giving us your little bit of knowledge because, again, heck, you know a lot more about football than I think I will ever know at this point.
Well, boys, I'll tell you what. Hoptown's swan song season, high schools all over the state are conglomerating. They're certainly not the first. They won't be the last. But, when you look up one day and your alma mater's just no more, that's kind of a harrowing thing to contemplate. The Tigers, they've got a really tall task, man, to try to beat the Smith brothers. They got Chuck Smith helping on that staff. Brandon and Chuck, father, son.
Yep.
That's going to be tough. And, I think that would be but, you don't turn it over and you run the ball effectively and you play pretty mistake-free football. You don't get your poise penalties. You don't get your pre- and post-snap penalties. And anybody can beat anybody at this time of year, It really is. You're going to see – you're going to see some people traveling and winning. They talk all the time about how the home teams seem to always win. Well, they won't all win. There will be some visitors that will travel and break some hearts. And, I just think it'll be an interesting night. There's some really good matchups.
Hey, and I got one more question for you, Fletch.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, Thanksgiving's coming up, man. All right. Hey, what's your preference of meal? What is your condiment that you're gonna use? Do you like stuffing? Besides the turkey, what are you?
I'm kind of a cranberry guy, you know.
Okay.
And I'm almost scared. I'm scared to tell you that because of what that might disclose.
No judgment on our end.
Berry's a little effeminate, you know, but I'm kind of a cranberry guy. I kind of like the sweetness. You know, I love the bread stuffing too. I'll tell you what I really love is pea salad. My aunt makes a pea salad that is off the chain.
Really?
You know. But you have to like pea salad. But, I mean, she's got the right amount of mayo, the right amount of onion in it. She makes it just for her nephew, just for little Fletch.
Hey, I love it. That's the good things, man. That's something we wouldn't know about Fletch.
There you go. Fletch is a pea salad guy. I'm going to tell you, hey, look out for Hazard, guys.
Oh.
Hazard travels to play the great Larry French. Who wants to play Larry French at playoff time? No one. Freaking no one.
Yeah,
But,
Chandler's
going to take the Bulldogs on the road, and you know, I've been saying all year they're a dangerous 500 ball club. They could go down there and beat an undefeated Middlesboro team.
Chandler invited us.
Tall kid at quarterback, he's fantastic. They got the Mills kid at running back, is fantastic. And then, you know, Gavin Johnson is just, you know, if you're not already looking at him for next year's Mr. Football Award, then I've got to wonder just what you're doing. You know? I mean, because that guy athletically is just a freak, and he contributes to that club in so many different phases. And I could see him pulling the trick, baby. I could him doing it.
Let's go.
I hope they do. Chandler invited us to it, but I'm actually breaking the seal and going to Woodford County for the first time this week.
Well, let me tell you something, boys. You don't want to drive to Middlesboro, Kentucky.
No,
Kentucky is nowhere. There is nothing around Middlesboro, Kentucky.
I looked it up. I said,
you stomp your heels 3 times from Knoxville, and you end up in Bell County.
Funny enough, I looked it up, and I was like, well, hell, we might as well just go down to Knoxville and go to watch the ball game on Saturday.
I mean, there is no easy way to get to Middlesboro. I've been to Middlesboro. We played them in 19 when I was with Breathitt County at the time. And let me tell you something. It is a long, long ride to Middlesboro.
Ooh-wee.
But it's a beautiful stadium. They got one of those old concrete jobs it's named for Lee Majors, the $6 million man.
Oh, okay.
Harvey Early, and he was from Middlesboro, Kentucky. Okay? And he was a great football player at Middlesboro, Kentucky. And here's something you didn't know. He took the name Majors as a stage name because he was a fan of Johnny the Drum Majors.
Wow. Let's go.
That's true. True that.
Interesting.
Man. Big John. He was a fan of Big John. Big John Majors.
Interesting. All right, Fletch. Well, hey, round 2. You know, hopefully one of your picks is wrong. Brad will disagree with it, but I hope one of your picks is very wrong.
Which one? Which one you hoping I didn't get?
Yeah, we got into a little tiff about Johnson Central and Cuff Calf. No, we don't need to reopen that wound. But
okay. Wait, Johnson Central can beat them, but I'm gonna tell you, when you're Johnson Central and you get a team like Covington Catholic, sometimes having to play the Colonels in blue, you know, I mean, sometimes it's a little intimidating, especially for teams like Johnson Central that are intimidating themselves.
Let's go, baby. Wrap it up, baby.
all right, Fletch. Well, hey, we'll talk at you next week, brother. Appreciate your time.
All right, guys, remember, get your textbooks easy, fast, and cheap. That's how we like them at ecampus.com.
All right, we'll talk to you, Fletch.
See ya.
And that was Friday night, Fletch, gentlemen. Round 1 was amazing for us. A lot of good games. I'm expecting the same out of round 2. What about y'all?
Definitely gonna be some more. There's some heavyweight battles going on for sure.
Do you think this is like the upset Saturday? You know how upset Saturday comes around, and you know what I mean, college football. Do you think that's going to happen this week?
There's definitely going to be some cases of it. Like there will be some teams that go on the road and win. Like the big saying is, this is when home teams win. That's not necessarily true.
Yeah.
I've been on parts of teams that have won on away games in the second round because for whatever reason, you get that little like the last 3 games, sure, you dropped your first one, you ended up as the number 2 in your district, whatever, number 3 in your district. Doesn't mean you're a bad team.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you can't make one tweak, or maybe you had a Kate Gooden out or something, during a district game. If you have a piece out, it can hurt you. But no, I mean, it would not surprise me one bit to see quite a few upsets, and hopefully.
Hey, we hopefully this one's brewing, baby.
Hopefully one big one. Hazard versus everybody.
Let's go, baby. If you don't know, that's Hazard over Middlesboro. And listen, our guy Chop, hey, this is going to be an upset.
We're breaking out all the merch now.
I was going to say, we're going to everything. Well, I had to earn this one. This one took me a little bit to earn. But, yeah, I'm going for this one, too. I'm hoping that the Bears can also pull one out.
I put my money down on Collins. There's another one.
Hey, and listen, the mental block. Who's going to get across that line? Who has that mentality, the testicular fortitude to make it to that third round?
This is definitely where it's different.
And if you know what I'm talking about, and this was the manual mental check right here, can they get to that third round? I'm pretty sure they can because they're playing a not very good male team. But then, okay, here we go. Can they get past the third? Can they make that late run? The mental checks are in place right now.
As far as 6A, 6A past this round is where you sack up. Like,
right.
Because they should have no problem. St. X should have no problem. Trinity should have no problem. South Warren. I mean, they might have a little bit of a fight. Hopkinsville kind of played them close. But this go around, is there going to be a rain delay? Fletch wanted to bring that up as his game of the week.
Yeah.
I don't think this one's close.
No, I don't. I
Because
think
the weather looks like it's going to be beautiful this Friday.
big in that game. They're going to send because they got to send a message to the big boys up here in Louisville, that's why it's going to be a nasty game.
We had snow this week.
Yeah.
But somehow it's going to be beautiful on Friday night. It's going to be like 60 degrees.
Welcome to the
Louisville.
Commonwealth.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, get out and support your local high school football team. This is what we do. We try to bring you the names. We try to bring you the faces of these coaches and young men that have dedicated so much time and dedication since January, guys. Since January, they've been busting their asses for this moment right here in round 2 to have the potential to get to round 3 and make their dreams come true at week 15 at Kroger Field. Hey,
If you give me free shit, I'm going to wear it. Go Dogs. Go Dogs, but in both ways.
Hey, special moments are going to be made this week and from here on out, but get out and support your local high school football program. This is what we do. Hey, we have product placement right here and up on here. Hit us up. We're looking for sponsorships right now. And listen, we have some announcements earlier. Hey, we are growing, and it's in the good way. So make sure you, pay attention to what we're doing, subscribe, like, and share this content out. Hey, the
Grow
boys.
with us.
Hey,
I just love that I'm wearing a
day
helmet
one.
right now. Just like, I'm getting my head in the game.
Corso.
Maybe we keep it permanent.
You know what? If you are a sponsor and you sponsor a helmet, I'll wear it the whole episode. I don't care. I'll wear it the whole time.
How much we talking? I might be able to sponsor a helmet. Just kidding.
I think if Spencer County wins, you keep it on.
I'm gonna put him in a Collins.
If Spencer wins, I'm showing up next week with the helmet on the whole time.
There
That's
you go.
100%. Without a doubt.
holy
I'm gonna put his ass in a Collins helmet. I just need a price tag.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
let's go,
that
baby.
Blue might burn me if it gets put on me. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Hey,
All right.
like we always say, everyone has a story.
We're here for them to tell it.
Cleats to whistle?
Podcast.